Hey everyone, John Chow here from johnchow.com. And one of the most asked questions I get is, what is my biggest online money making tool? A lot of people think that it's my blog or my YouTube channel or my Facebook profile or something that they can see online that they can associate with me. But those aren't it. My biggest online money making tool is my email list. That's right. The money is in the list. It is because of my list that I make the money that I do. The email list is the foundation of my entire online business. It's not my blog. It's not my YouTube channel. Those are all lead drivers, and their main purpose is actually to help build the email list. It is because of the list that I actually survived being bitch slapped by Google about 10 years ago. Back then I was trying to be, I guess, an evil blogger, and I was violating some major rules on the webmasters of Google's webmasters guide. So I was selling paid links. I was doing sponsored reviews, accepting money for it, and I also created a big, huge link building scheme to rank for certain keywords. And those were all against the Google's rules. As a result, they slapped me and they nuked me off the search engine for 3 years. Now, when that happened, a lot of bloggers thought, well, that's the end of John Chow. We're never going to see him again. I mean, after all, without Google's traffic, how can I possibly survive? And at that point, it was a good question because I had two choices at that point. I could comply with Google and correct my site to be within the guidelines, and then I can submit a re-inclusion request and hope and pray they let me back in. Now, they may or they may not know. I don't know, right? Or I can go the opposite route and say, people say I can't build a blog without search engine traffic. I'm going to prove them wrong. So without the help of Google, I continue to build my blog, and long story short, the blog kept growing, the money kept increasing, and I survived without Google traffic. 3 years later, Google finally let me back in. Now the question, how was I able to actually survive for those 3 years when I was nowhere to be found on a Google search? The answer is my email list. Because I had a list of all my readers who subscribed to my blog, I was able to maintain contact with them, maintain relations with them, and kept building the site. If I didn't have that, it would have been over. I would have gone the ways of any other blogger who got nuked by Google. Right? But because I had a list, I was able to survive. And not only survive, I was able to actually thrive and continue to build. So if you don't have an email list for your business, you are in a very precarious situation. If you don't have a way to contact your customer, if you don't have a way to hold your customers so they belong to you, like if all your traffic is dependent on some third party, whether it be Google, whether it be Facebook, YouTube, or whatever, and you don't have a way to capture all those people that's coming in from these traffic sources, you need to do this right away. Like I'm talking, you need to do this right now, because you have stuff that you do not control sending you your customers, sending you your traffic. You need to own your customer, and that's where the email list comes in. So I use two email list providers, Aweber and Constant Contact. Aweber I've been dealing with for over 10 years. I love them. They're fantastic. Constant Contact is owned by the same company that owns HostGator. They host my blog, so they're both great. And both of them offer a free trial. Aweber's trial is for 30 days. Constant Contact trial is for 60 days, so you get an extra month. And if you want to actually test out the service, both offer free trial, but the Constant Contact trial requires no credit card. So, and I'll have links to both Aweber and Constant Contact below this video, so you can check out whichever one you like. But Constant Contact requires no credit card. Aweber does for you to sign up for the trial, but after 30 days you don't like it, cancel, you can definitely charge. Constant Contact, 60 days, no credit card required, and then you can check them out for full 60 days. And if you decide that you want to be a customer, then you can become a customer at that time. Right? So, but the email list is the foundation for my business. So what I'm gonna do is, I think over the next few videos, I'm gonna create a email course, so to speak. I'm gonna show how to use the Aweber and Constant Contact to set up a list, how to promote the list, how to get people added to your list. So if you don't have a list yet, now would be a good time for you to go sign up for the free trial so you can follow along in my training. All right. So like once again, like I said, I'll have the links down below this video, so go check it out. But like I said, it's one of the biggest questions I have. What is my biggest make money online tool? And the email list is it. It's the reason I survived a Google crash, Google slap, and it's the reason I make the money that I do. And if I made one mistake through my entire make money online career, internet marketing career, my biggest mistake was I did not start my list from day one. I didn't start the list until almost a year down the road. My blog was almost a year old before I started the list. Had I started my list from the get-go, today, the list would be twice as big as it is now, and conversely, my income would also be twice as big. So this was a multi-million-dollar mistake. It is a mistake that I do not want you to make. So when you're starting out, you need tools. You need a blog, you need a YouTube channel, and you need an email list, right? Like these, you cannot, like there are certain essential tools that you must have, and the email list is one of them. So if you haven't got one yet, I said, go sign up for an Aweber or Constant Contact free trial. And I said, with Constant Contact, no credit card required. You get a trial for 60 days, and I'm gonna be doing some training on it. So you get it, you'll be able to follow along. And so yeah, that's basically it. People ask me, what's my biggest money making tool? The email list is it. And I said, it allowed me to survive a Google bitch slap. And there you go. I don't think you can get any better testimonial than that. Like I said, mind you, it took 3 years before Google let me back in. And that's another story in itself. I'll tell it for another day. Why did Google finally let me back in after 3 years of slapping me? But I'll tell that in a future story. For now, I hope you liked this little episode. Hope it helps you, and I hope it motivates you to start your online business. And like I said, you do need those tools, so go get them. John Chow from johnchow.com. Thank you very much. Like and share my video. Give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. And I'll see you guys on the next episode.